guys going on? Ice Bacon. Welcome back to another Daybreak reaction video. We have now the new Divine Rune. I'm assuming the Solar Divine Rune, Apollo, and a brand new mechanic that's applied to this card called Foretell. We're going to go ahead and see what this is, so let's get straight into it.
It's time to reveal the Divine Rune for Solar as we count down new reveals for Daybreak every single day.
Let's go.
Until pre-orders open on July 12th. Let's dive in.
We got this. What we got? What we got?
You've all had the pleasure of meeting Luminate, the Solar Spirit, and it's time to introduce you to the Divine Rune of Solar, the card that is going to pave the way.
Come on. What we got? What we got?
The metagame for seasons and sets to come.
I want to know what Foretell does.
None other than the Divine God Apollo.
Okay, so I just want to real quick try to guess off of this what Foretell does. Foretold does. So Apollo, obviously one cost. When he casts Apollo, enchant up to 3 to it. Okay, so it's the same as everything but Aeolus. Disenchant 1 from this Apollo in order to foretell 3 and add one solar Elestral foretold this way to your hand. Interesting. I'm guessing, is this just another way to explain sort of what Ash Strabbit does? Let's see.
Apollo was the perfect fit for our Solar Divine and features a brand new mechanic never seen before in Elestrals called Foretell.
Let's see.
When you
what we
cast
got?
this Apollo, you can chant up to 3 Solar Spirits to it. You can disenchant a Solar Spirit from your Apollo in order to foretell 3 cards and add up to 1 Solar Elestral foretold this way to your hand. You're probably saying, A-Drive, what does Foretell even mean? What is this new
What does
mechanic?
it mean?
Well, let me tell you, it is awesome, and it's really simple to understand. Foretell instructions always include a number. So first, take that many cards from the top of your main deck and reveal them to everyone.
Wait, whoa, hang on. You can't just do this. What is this over here on the right side? Soul Bell? What is this? Hang on. Wait. No, I freaking clicked the wrong button. Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. Wait. We gotta go back.
Chant a solar. Really simple to understand. Foretell instructions.
I gotta. Can't.
Always include
Let's see.
So first, take that many cards.
You can't really see it. While you something, you're something. I assume that says your Apollo. I don't know though.
Top of your main deck.
All right, but you just completely out of nowhere reveal this. Is this gonna? Are we gonna reveal a new Elestral here as well? Soul Bell. Let's see.
And reveal them to everyone. Then, if your Elestral or Rune lets you take an action while foretelling, like adding them to your hand or special casting them to the field, you can do that now. Once you've done those,
wait, we gotta go back again.
Your hand or special casting them to the field.
Did we get it?
Do that now.
Oh, I feel like we did. Hang on, I keep missing it. Let me. I'm going for this. Man. Let's see. Hang on. We got this. Right there. Okay, there we go. Okay, hang on. So we got this. We got Soul Bell. We got a random one. If this is gonna get revealed later on in the video, and I'm just gonna look stupid for trying to figure this out sooner. While you foretell, you may special send the Soul Bell to a foretold Soul Stocks. Your Apollo's effects that foretell cards reveal an additional 2 cards. Holy crap! Okay, so that alone. So yeah, it's basically excavating in Yu-Gi-Oh. For anyone out there that knows Yu-Gi-Oh, basically, I think it's basically excavating, and then you do whatever it tells you to do. But what's interesting is that there seems to be cards like this, Soul Bell, that allow you to do something while you are currently activating a card, which is weird. While you foretell, you may special ascend the Soul Bell to a foretold Soul Stocks. So does that mean if Soul Bell is on the field and you activate an effect that allows you to foretell, and you foretell a Soul Stocks, then you ascend it just like that? I think that's what that means. But let's get into it. We'll see.
Now, once you've done those bonus actions, you simply finish foretelling by putting the revealed cards back on your deck in any order without telling your opponent or shuffling.
Oh, okay, so it's not excavating. So you keep them on the top of your deck. Okay, interesting. That is interesting. That makes Soul Bell an interesting card, actually, because Soul Bell, from what we saw there, makes Apollo reveal an additional 2 cards. So basically, you stack the top 5 cards of your deck and get a search. That's actually not bad.
The mechanic allows you to activate incredible effects and see into the future of what your deck holds for the next few turns.
That's not bad. I like that.
Reveal these cards, you can put them back in secret and in any order, giving you a massive advantage throughout the clash. Apollo sports an incredible effect to be able to grab any.
Oh, they're even gonna show it
while foretelling.
Wait, whoa! Hang on, real quick. That Luminape looks different from what we've seen.
You can grab your Chronodial, as mentioned yesterday, or you can grab a brand new Elestral. Like
whoa! I just saw something. Hang on.
You can grab your Chronodial.
First things first, Shield of Achilles reprint. We kind of expected that, to be honest. But
as mentioned,
as you can see, Altar of Stars here has the new... So we're getting Altar of the Stars reprint. That's awesome. Love that. I love to see an Altar of the Stars reprint.
Or you can grab a brand new Elestral like Soul Bell. Soul Bell is incredible.
What did I say? I was going to look stupid for trying to do that. Whatever. Well, he'll explain it. We'll see.
Beautiful new Elestral that is just absolutely adorable. It is a 1/4.
It is. That actually is true. I love it.
Effect to pair with Apollo. While you foretell, you may special ascend this Soul Bell to a foretold Soul Stocks.
I think I know what that means.
Which means that while you use an effect that's foretelling like Apollo's, and you see a Soul Stocks while doing so, you can just special ascend your Soul Bell right then and there.
Yes.
You might be like, hey, Drab, what's a Soul Stocks? We'll get there.
That's weird, though. How does that... So, okay. For anyone that does not know, I come from Yu-Gi-Oh! I still to this day play modern Yu-Gi-Oh! But the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! That's weird is that well, I wouldn't say weird, but this is just a part of the game rules. While a chain is going on, you can't add more to the chain. This, to me, what we're seeing right here, like you get the Soul Stocks, and then you special ascend your Soul Bell into the Soul Stocks. Also, I find it very funny how they activated this effect and they didn't reveal 5, they revealed 3. But the interesting thing about this is that it feels like this is an effect that you're allowed to add onto a chain as a card is resolving, which sounds... I probably isn't that complicated, to be entirely honest. I'm thinking in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh! That would be incredibly complicated and cause a lot of issues with like judge issues and that. But Elestrals is a much simpler game than Yu-Gi-Oh! To the point where maybe that isn't much of a problem. Maybe this gets explained a little bit later. We'll keep watching. But so far, it seems very weird to me that you're just simply able to essentially add on to the chain. It seems a little weird.
Right then and
but
there. You might be like, hey, Drab, what's a Soul Stocks? We'll get there soon. Not only does Soul Bell provide this incredible special ascend effect, it has another effect that buffs Apollo even further, indicating that your Apollo's effects that foretell cards reveal an additional 2 cards, which means that when you're using Apollo's disenchant effect, you're able to foretell 5 cards from the top of your
That's
deck.
insane, I will say.
Little Soul Bell special ascends into the incredible
Soul Stocks.
A 4/7 with 2 solar spirits that has an incredible effect. When you special cast this Soul Stocks, you can enchant up to 2 solar spirits from your underworld to your field, which means that when you activate that Soul Bell effect, you regenerate your field or your Apollo, which makes the second effect even stronger. You can disenchant a solar spirit from your Apollo in order to target and destroy a card on the field. An incredible destruction effect on a card that is very easy to cast out that pairs incredibly well with Apollo and Foretell. Believe it or not.
So I will say one thing about this whole thing that I'm seeing. And I really am liking it. We'll get into that card in just a moment. I real quick want to talk about the Foretell feature. It's interesting. I do really like it. I really like how it seems like we're going in a direction of the solar sort of archetype, I guess you could say, element, whatever. That is a element that really likes foretelling. It's an element that does really good with foretelling. So it's an element that wants to foretell. Whereas comparison to stuff like Kione. Kione sort of told us with Frost. Frost is a deck that wants to utilize the underworld very well. Stuff like Zeus is full of like control style elements that allow you to basically manipulate your opponent's attack and defense stats, while also just basically being able to dig deep into your deck with stuff like Astrabit, not Toxion. But it's basically anti your opponent with stuff like Sparkgate and Zeus. Demeter is very pro you because a lot of the cards like buff you. So basically, this feels to me every single element has like their own unique kind of style of play, and it's interesting. I really like how that's going. If you really want a deck that utilizes the underworld, go with Frost. If you want a deck that helps you, Earth is probably very good. A deck that hurts your opponent, Thunder's very good. If you want a deck to basically see the future, this seems like Solar is the element for you. I really like that design space. I think it could be expanded upon as well with future Divine Runes that we get. So we'll see.
I'm actually not done today. We have another reveal.
Are we getting the artifact?
Corvishine. A brand
no,
new
Corvishine.
Is a 2/4
okay,
solar
let's see.
With an incredible receive effect. When this Corvishine receives one or more solar spirits, you can foretell cards equal to the number of spirits enchanting this Corvishine +1. Then you may draw a card and put a card from your hand on the top of your deck.
What does that mean? Hey, wait. What does that mean exactly? He's probably going to explain it, but I want to try to like guess it. So yeah, when it receives one or more solar, foretell cards equal to number of spirits enchanting it +1. That's easy to understand. I missed the +1 part. Great, that's actually. Oh wait, no. So on cast is foretells 2, but then you may draw a card. Does that mean you foretell, you reveal them to your opponent, then you draw the next card? So basically, on cast, you're picking the third card from your deck and drawing it, and then put a card from your hand on top of the deck. So the card you put on top of the deck is the third card from the top. I think that's it.
Then you may draw a card and put a card.
That doesn't sound too bad.
On top of your deck. This may seem a little strange, but the objective here is that you get to foretell a certain number of cards, place them back however you want, then draw the card at the top of your deck, and then replace a card.
Oh, okay. I see. I don't think that's too amazing. I thought of it as the first effect to foretell happens throughout the whole thing. Then you draw and place. But no, you see what's in your deck. You place a card. You place one of those cards. Yeah, you see what the top, say, 2 cards of your deck is. On cast, basically. You see the top 2 cards of your deck. And then you put one of them on the top, draw it, and then put another card from your hand on top. That is interesting. I don't think it's going to be super amazing. Unless we get a card that allows you to special cast a solar Elestral from deck, I don't think this card's going to be super amazing. Just because on cast, you basically just get to look at the top 2 cards, pick one of them to add to your hand. That's not a very amazing effect, especially since you're losing a card out in the process. This seems to me like a worse version of Astrabit. Astrabit just takes the top 3 and allows you to add 1 without revealing it to your opponent. This reveals it. Granted, the card that you add is not shown. Your opponent doesn't know, but it makes you go even in card advantage rather than +1 like Astrabit, and you don't get to dig as far unless you are able to activate it multiple times per turn. But if you're able to activate this multiple times a turn, this is still worse than if you're able to activate this twice per turn. It's still worse than activating Astrabit twice per turn. So I think it's not very amazing. If it was maybe a 2/5, I could also see it, but the fact that it's a 2/4, I don't think this card's super amazing. But it has potential. We don't really know the entirety of Solar, so we'll see.
Again, it seems a little wonky, but when you start to see more about what Foretell looks like as we show you more of Daybreak, this card is going to make a lot of sense. For the first time ever in Elestrals, the Divine Rune Apollo will also be featured in our booster packs as a regular hollow.
Yes!
As always with Elestrals, we're working towards making
we love that.
Cards more accessible.
We love that.
To players, so you can build the most awesome decks. I hope you guys are as excited as I am for my friend Luminape here, the new Divine God Apollo.
Something I do want to point out. Take a look at this Luminape on the left. We also have, from that little bit of teaser, that's a different card art. This is a different art of the Luminape that's shown here, right here at the end. Where is it? Right here. That's a different card art. So, and this one's not shown. Is this the Shattered Stars one, maybe? No, Shattered Stars, no. Wait, what am I talking about? That's a full art. Where is this one coming in place? Curious. That's very, very curious, actually. I know, for example, like, what's it called? Flurmine has multiple arts. It obviously has its Stellar form. It has its Frostfall form, but it also had its Kickstarter form, which looked different from the Frostfall form. But in Frostfall, there was only one art. This Luminape seems to be having two different arts. That looks like it's from a starter deck. I can't quite tell. That's clearly not Daybreak. That is the what is it? I've already forgotten the name. The guy that we saw yesterday. The crocodile guy that we saw yesterday. I've already forgotten his name. But that's the same symbol. It's probably a little hard for you guys to see, but that is the exact same symbol. Interesting to see if we get multiple card arts of Luminape. That's going to be very, very interesting. But just to real quick talk about a lot of the stuff that we saw. First things first, I think this looks sick. I know I keep talking about it. I think just the little divine thing right here looks amazing. I think that adds so much to the card. This is also really amazing, just being able to like actually look at like showing us like how cards work. Please, more of this in the future. This actually looks amazing.
Your Chronodial, as mentioned.
Secondly, again, the Altar of the Stars reprint. I am so happy this is happening. You guys have no idea. I have been trying to make a Thunder deck for so long, but I've only ever had one Altar of Stars that I pulled, and I pulled it on camera. I recently pulled a second copy of it, but I still do not have the third copy of Altar of Stars. I don't know what is going on with my luck with this card. I cannot get it, but we are getting the reprint. From the looks of it, that is from a structure deck, or starter deck, sorry, but that is where that's going to be happening. Can we see which starter deck it's going to be a part of? Let's see. That's from the same one. That's from, I believe that's from the same one. I can't quite tell. I think it's from the same one that we're seeing over here with the Luminape. So I think, and that's the one that we saw. I've already forgotten the name, the Sundial deck, but I forget the boss's name. But that's cool. Let's go over though what I'm thinking about Soulstock. Soulstocks, I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's super amazing. If it just simply said enchant 2 solar to your field rather than it being from your underworld, I would have thought this was a whole lot better. But just due to the fact that it does enchant from your underworld is sort of scary because there's no guarantee that's going to happen. Granted, this could just be a late push for you. You might just activate an Apollo a little bit later and then do all that. So it's not terrible. Once this hits the field, it is just a free pop, but there's no protection on it. Granted, I don't think it's supposed to be a card that has a ton of protection. It's supposed to be a big body that can just disenchant stuff from Apollo to the destroy card. So I don't really think that's that bad. Maybe this card will see some play, maybe not, but the fact that it is a 2 cost is sort of hindering it. Yes, obviously you do have ways to get into it a lot faster, but it's not a guarantee that you're going to be able to get into it. It's weird. I think it has potential, but we really need to see a lot more of Solar to actually really justify playing this in a Solar deck. Currently, I don't think there's much of a spot for it, but we'll see what else has in store. There might be something that like allows us to foretell for 10. And if that's the case, then sure, I could probably see us playing Soul Stocks because that's just basically a free summon at that point. So, but until we get to that, we'll see. And then a little bit further down the line, obviously talked about this card. I don't think it's super amazing, but awesome. This is awesome. This was known, to be fair. We knew this was coming. We knew Daybreak was going to have Apollo in here as just in the base set as a pullable card. I'm a little upset that it is foil. I really wish maybe we just got the full arts. as the foil cards, and we just got simply no foil. So it's easy. It's even easier to pull. But I do understand why we're making this a foil. I do really understand that. We already have the non-foil version of this in the starter decks. Might as well be able to pull the foil version and the full art version. I get it. But there's that. I believe that's all we have going for us. We revealed all of that. And then the pre-orders go ahead and open. Guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy everything. Make sure to stop talking about it and subscribe for more. Hope to see all you guys in the next video. Goodbye.